Ew, you're a nerd.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Whatever.
Nerd.
Okay. Welcome back, guys. How is everyone? How are you, nerds?
Good.
Yeah, man.
We are here.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day. Da. How was everyone's week and weekend?
Relaxing. Had a very relaxing weekend. Finally had time to do nothing.
Sometimes
I've been
doing
cleaning all weekend, so yeah.
I've been doing more on the cleaning side and events, and I feel like my daughter and everything. But I'm alive and grateful, happy to be here. And I'm happy for us to get into some topics, but make sure you guys like, share, and hit that subscribe button, okay?
Word.
So let's get into some topics. Now, Agatha all along, first of all, it's 4 episodes in. I am actually hooked. I've watched every episode. You know, after 2 episodes, I'll give it 2 episodes and I check out. But I have watched all 4 episodes. I'm here for it. The first episode, I was like, did they cast the right amount of, the right ladies? I was actually pleasantly surprised at who they cast as Sharon, Mrs. Hart, even though she died, but I don't think she's really dead. But anyway, but yes, I'm here for it. I'm here, I'm watching, and it's perfect that it came out right before spooky month officially started. So I'm happy. Happy, joy. What do you guys think?
I have not watched it yet.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't either. I'm gonna be honest. You know what it is? I'm waiting for all the episodes to drop so that way I could just binge it, get it over with. I didn't want. First of all, I think Netflix has definitely spoiled me into this. Drop everything right now so I could just watch everything right now and then.
But even Netflix stopped doing that a little bit.
Yeah, they stopped.
It depends on what it is. Like certain stuff, yeah. But I'd much rather just watch everything all together.
But sometimes they'll drop like half the episode.
Yeah, that too. They'll drop half a season, then drop the other half 2 months later.
I usually am a binger. I have to say that, but I happen to watch it and was hooked. So now I find myself like, all right, Thursday, okay, it's time to watch. Episode.
Is it good? Good? Like, is it interesting? Like, is the
I'm pleasantly surprised. Like, then again, I'm into those type of shows. I'm into obviously, if I'm into Harry Potter, I'm into those type of shows where, they're talking about the world of witches and Salem and like everything on that history and the magic and all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely feel that if you are not only a Marvel fan, because it is based off of the comic, but if you're not only a comic fan, if you're not only if you're Sabrina, if you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but the Chilling Adventures version, if you've ever watched Harry Potter, like a dark but still whimsical show or movie about magic or witches, you would definitely be into it. Yeah, so I definitely think it's worth the watch. I do. I think they got it right. And I'm sad that it's only 1 season, but that's what they do. Marvel, they drop 1 season, 1 good season, but it's good.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Good.
That was on Disney Plus yesterday too. I should
watch
it.
It's on Disney Plus. You definitely should check it out. It's at first I thought it was going to be like just a lot of information and stuff, but they have some really cool adventures, really cool challenges, and like you find yourself at some point wanting to be like you're rooting for someone or you're trying to be a part of the team or you're yelling at the TV and you're like, wait a minute, this is a show. Collect yourself. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think those in folklore, witchy stuff, all that stuff, you're going to like it. Even if you don't know the comic, I think it's a show that you would still like.
Right.
See?
Yeah,
You got
no.
it.
I'm not mad at that.
I loved what you call it. What show was that I came off of? Spun off.
And they do mention Wanda in like the dialogue.
That's
I
cool.
love WandaVision, so I definitely have to tap into that.
She's definitely mentioned in the dialogue. She's actually mentioned in the first episode as well. Mhm.
As you should.
Yeah,
Mhm.
facts. Agatha wouldn't be Agatha without mentioning
Right.
Wanda.
And it all made sense. Like I don't feel like they tried to, sometimes they deviate and they try to just make it like a cool spin or something. They didn't do that. When they mentioned her, it made sense. It was the story. It was, it made sense. Yeah.
All right.
Even the creative liberties they took, it fit. I wasn't mad at it. Wasn't mad.
Okay.
So now, yeah, I know I love to eat. No matter if I'm a size 2 or a size 12, I'm fat at heart always. And we love anime. So the Anime Food Festival is this month.
Mhm.
What's going on? Are we going? Are we dressing up? What foods would you guys even want to be at the festival? Like if you could choose.
Give me ramen, man. Give me ramen.
You so basic. You be giving
I,
me ramen.
I'm a basic bitch. I'm sorry.
I
Give me
am.
ramen.
I am too. What
Give me.
kind of ramen? You gotta. What you add into your ramen? You can't just have ramen.
I'll take some. I'll take like a. Give me a chicken base with some. I'll take it like a spicy. I forget the name of it. The particular broth, but I'll take that with some with some of the what's the pork the pork belly,
Mm-hmm.
some chives, some
That's a lot going into some ramen. That's a lot.
yeah,
That's a
I'll be
lot.
chefing up the ramen. I'm in the kitchen, man. I smoke sausages. I don't do the egg though. That's one thing I don't do. I don't know how people do the hard boiled egg. I can't do it. It's just
What?
not me.
I think that's
Can't
the
do it,
best
bro.
one.
Nah, bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. But give me some fresh chives on there, some parsley. You know what I'm saying?
What
A
are,
little
what
bit
are
of
like
spice.
some anime inspired dishes that you guys might want to see? Because it is an anime festival, so everyone will be dressed up. They will be in cosplay. They will be celebrating all of the animes that are current, past and current. There will be some showcases there, so it's not just food, even though it's called the Anime NYC Food Festival. So, what are some inspired dishes that you might want to see? What do you think will be featured?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I should have watched Food. What is it? Food Wars?
Hmm.
I think it's Food Wars. Yeah, I should have watched that. But I don't.
Oh, they definitely have like rice balls and what was those the pork are they pork rolls? Are they called pork rolls?
Okay, pork rolls.
Like,
I'm excited for the duck.
got some egg rolls, some duck.
Yeah, I'm excited for the duck. Asians, they do the duck right. I mean, it won't just be Asians there. Sorry, guys,
Duck
but
is so good. I ain't gonna lie to
it,
you. I had duck for the first
That is
time at this
Woo!
Asian spot in Chinatown.
Duck too chewy for me.
Nah,
What?
man, you gotta have some duck, man.
You
You gotta
gotta
have
have
some
it
duck.
cooked
You gotta
right. I
try
don't
it at
know who
least once.
cooked it right, who didn't cook it right for you, but
I went to a
it's
restaurant.
right. Oh, then maybe the restaurant got it wrong. They got it
Uh,
wrong.
I forget what it's called. It's in Beirut. Is it Beirut?
Beirut. Oh, that's it. No, they got it wrong.
You gotta go to Chinatown, man. I'm telling you, Chinatown is where it's at.
I'm not going to Bay Ridge for duck. Not happening.
I didn't go for the duck. They just happened to have duck there, and the person I was
He was
with,
like, "Oh, let me try it. Let me try
it was
it."
like,
Can't
yeah,
get
they was like, yeah,
duck
try the duck.
nowhere
I was
in
like,
Bay
all right,
Ridge.
cool. Never finished chewing the shit.
You know who lives in
I was
Bay
like,
Ridge?
listen,
Old people. Okay, lots of old people and people who used to know how to cook, and they're still holding on to their businesses. And the old people will accept the mediocrity or whatever mediocrity that's there. Yeah, no,
That sounds
no.
very ageist.
I'm sorry. To age is a privilege. It is a blessing and a privilege. I hope to get their age one day. I just know that when I get their age, I won't be eating the duck in that neighborhood. That's all I'm saying. But I am excited for this festival. I do plan to attend, and because I will have FOMO if I go and not dress up, I will dress up because I believe that it's going to be on the 25th. I haven't decided, of course I could always do Sailor Moon. But I don't know. I think I want to step outside the box a little bit. And since there's going to be multiple things happening where I'm going to dress up, I'm going to try to do a different character for each. So have the NYC Comic-Con. I'm dressing up for that, well, semi. And then you have the NYC, the Anime NYC Food Festival. I'll dress up for that. So we'll see which ones, where it lands. We'll see where it lands. But I'm going to go. I'm going to make sure I put on some Spanx because I'm going to eat. Definitely. So Spanx will be a part of the costume. I'm excited. So, what's going on with Nintendo, guys? Like, seriously, I'm.
What happened with Nintendo?
Man, Nintendo taking down everything, man. You ain't hear that they're getting a lawsuit on Power World because of patent infringement.
Yeah.
Basically, how they catch pals. It's weird. Then they just they took down the emulator.
Wow.
Nintendo just whole lot of money, and they don't want nobody to infringe on even a corner of a copyright. I mean,
do you think
that's
gonna affect people's being like having a stake in the company or whatever they have going on?
Nah, it's more of a they have their own market. They want to corner it. I mean, it's
they want to
like any other business. They just got a whole bunch of lawyers and a whole bunch of money, and their success rate in court is like 90%. That's why they go and do these. If they hit you with a lawsuit, it's almost like getting hit with a RICO, like a federal RICO. I'm telling you, like their success rate is like 90%. So if they hit you with a lawsuit, that means that they got
it. They got the proof, and they're probably going to win. Do you think that this will, if they win this next feat, do you think that they'll probably try to monopolize? Because I feel like this is a monopoly move.
Nah, I mean, the thing is, Pokemon is a huge trademark for them. So when you have something that's global, the way that Pokemon is, you want to try to make sure that nobody else comes out with any copies. It's the same thing with any other franchise. That's the same reason why Warner Bros. Patented the Nemesis system. The Nemesis system is a dope system. It sucks that they don't use it. That, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like this is what you get a patent for. Now, I think that some of the patents shouldn't be actual patents because it doesn't make any sense. You have a patent for how you catch the Pokemon, how the Pokemon comes out of the ball, how the Pokemon goes into the ball, how the ball works itself. I think that kind of patent, it kind of dulls down what you can do, like creativity wise, if you want to make something that's similar to Pokemon. But also it's the reason why Power World was so successful is because Power World was giving you almost everything that you want out of a Pokemon game, and Pokemon hasn't been able to innovate and come out with a better Pokemon game, open world Pokemon game.
It's that the Pokemon franchise is still, honestly, dare I say it, as big as the Harry Potter franchise, if you really want to spin it that way. But they just haven't had, like you said, that backing to be
bigger than Harry Potter.
You think so? I think the innovation side is not like that whole. transcending.
Pokemon has been out way longer than Harry Potter or any iteration of Harry Potter. And then on top of that, you have, it's not just the video games, you have the anime, you have you have the cards. So when you add everything all together, I mean, it's one of, if not the biggest business or
No, I agree with
medium
that
that
part, but
Nintendo
what I'm
has.
saying is it hasn't been able to come to transcend. It hasn't been able to create more avenues or more things. It should be more the merchandise, they're always creating things for other franchises. Always. There's always something new popping up to keep the franchise alive. And I just feel like
Well,
Pokemon is
I
kind of
think
stagnant in that.
I don't, I think that what everybody's gripe currently is the games. I
Yeah.
think the cards, the merchandise, everything else is fine. They're selling merchandise out the wazoo. They're the cards are still, there's a market for the cards. It really just comes down to the games. The games, that side of the
The games
business,
are a really big part of it.
it is, but it isn't, because they're still outselling games. I mean, a Pokemon game drops, their worst game still outsells a lot of other franchises.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
they also don't have competition when it comes to that.
Exactly. So
That
the
is true.
market there is, Nintendo's going to sell these games because people are going to. I bought Scarlet and Violet. I bought them and I still have yet to play them. But the fact is, I bought them. I
You
bought
bought
them with
them,
the intent
yeah.
to play them, but then
Mhm.
because I pre-ordered them, and then you get all these reviews and everything, and it's buggy mess, and I'm like, all right, I'll play it when it gets patched and everything, and I just never got to it. But the fact is, I bought it.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like everything else, they're gonna keep selling you the same shit.
Exactly.
Power is like, all right, cool. Like we respect you, we respect the game. We're gonna give y'all what Pokemon should have been gave us a long time ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So Pokemon, I think that they're behind on innovation because of the fact that we're going to drop a Pokemon game and it's gonna sell regardless.
Yeah,
It's one of the
who else?
things where the consumer needs to speak with their wallet. It's cool that we could complain about it, but
but we still
how
buying
do you
it.
right? So how do you hit these corporations? How do you force change? You force change by speaking with your wallet. You can't
Yeah.
just speak. I can't buy the game, then make a YouTube video complaining about the game that I already purchased. You know what I'm saying? It's
Another
not like
reason why I think
Nintendo
that
sent me
they're
a
going
copy
to
of it.
court is because patents only last 20 to 30 years. Majority expire after 20 years, which gives people the right to now try to make a replica or something similar. So that's another reason why they're probably also making sure they dot their I's and cross their T's and head to court until and also renewing the patent.
Well,
So
I think that this particular lawsuit against the developers of Power World may not have any legs to stand on, only because of the language in the patent. The reason why Nintendo even put up the lawsuit and waited so long to put up the lawsuit is because they changed the language in the patent and renewed the patent. So that's why they ended up putting the lawsuit out. So you could say that Pal World already had everything figured out and already dropped this game, and it's been in development and it's already developed, and I think it already came out of early access, which means that it's fully out there. It's
mhm.
open. So
But the
Nintendo
only thing that
doesn't.
would matter is if they dropped it when the patent expired or just before it expired.
Well,
Because if they've
that
dropped it once the patent expired, it could be 1 minute after expiration and it's valid. It's fair
no,
game.
it's not. It's not, because that's the same reason with the Nemesis system. The Nemesis system expires in I think 2 more years or 3 more years. You can't start using, actually using any patents until it actually expires. So if you start developing a game and using that patent and waiting for the patent to expire, they still have grounds for a lawsuit. You have to use whatever the language is in that patent. You have to use it after. It's the same reason why the Nemesis system, nobody is creating or using it currently until the patent expires.
Are you sure? Because according
I'm
to
positive.
basically the book that I was reading, it's the latest edition. As long as none of the work that you use or that you're using rather to develop, say, for example, pharmaceuticals, if as long as you're not using their formula, like whatever you're doing doesn't leak to the public or no one else has knowledge of, like you can drop a generic brand like moments after the patent expires, and that patent law pretty much sustains across the board in all aspects.
We're talking about a video game,
No, I
which
know
goes
that, but I'm
into
just saying,
right.
like, across the
When
board.
it comes to video games, video game development takes 2 to 3 years for it
Right.
to actually come out in a playable state. So let's say that the patent expires today and I drop a game tomorrow. That means I was working on that game for the past 3 years. So you have grounds to sue because I was already using that patent for the past 3 years. That's where it gets a
Even
little
if
difficult. It gets a
even
little
if
tricky.
it's not exact, but it's similar, because the grounds for to not be sued in other industries, I just use pharma as one, but in other industries is it can't be exact. It has to be similar.
Well, that's the thing with Nintendo is arguing. That's their whole argument for the suit, that it's similar to our patent. This is why we're suing. You could sue anybody. I mean,
True.
all you have to do is say your name is as close to mine, even though it has an I and mine has an E. Like you can always sue somebody. It's whether or not you're going to win and your argument is able to hold up in court. That's a totally different thing. They're saying right now that the reason, well, Power World hasn't released in Japan. And the reason why it hasn't released in Japan is because of this lawsuit. And they already knew that the lawsuit was going to come.
Right.
The developers been knew that Nintendo was going to try to hit them with a lawsuit. They don't have any grounds to sue in the West. Now, say if they release it in Japan, comes out in Japan, the lawsuit filing in Japan, they got to go through Japan courts. They're probably going to win in Japan. But right now, I don't think that Nintendo has any legs right now, only because they're fighting a battle in the West. So, but then again, I mean, it's Nintendo. Like I said, 90% hit rate on lawsuits. So it could go either way.
They're like, what are they, like, lawsuit thugs? They lawsuit gangsters.
I mean, there's a guy somewhere out here in the United States. He successfully sued 36 times. Dumb lawsuits, but he successfully won 36 times.
Well, I need to talk to that guy.
You could sue anybody for whatever reason. As long as you have a valid argument in court, you might win. It's just how it is.
That is true. Wow. Well, what's going on with the Joker? I haven't seen it yet. I do plan to see it this week, but nobody's saying good stuff about it. So what's happening, guys? Have you guys seen it?
No.
No?
I don't think I can't remember the last DC movie I actually, matter of fact, Suicide Squad 2. I think that was the last DC movie I saw. I'm not gonna lie to you. DC they're not good, man. Like, let's keep everything a buck, man. I ain't see the Flash.
Flash wasn't bad.
The trailers just didn't do anything for me. Aquaman 2, I didn't see it.
It was really good.
Aquaman 2?
Yes, it was good.
Okay.
It was good. It wasn't trash.
I have no legs to stand on. I can't say if it was good or bad. It just didn't look good to me. What else haven't I seen?
Aquaman 2 was good. Blue Beetle, it was good. It just didn't get the push that it was supposed to get marketing wise.
Didn't see that one
Theaters
either.
were packed. It was a really good movie. It was funny. They did really good. So those two movies were good. I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling Suicide Squad, but
Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was good.
I,
I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm mad that they killed off Rick Flag, but
it was
it was
alright.
good to be.
It was alright. Cause it was alright. But all the other DC movies that came out, they were pretty good. They were
What other
pretty
DC
good.
movies?
Do I think they were better than the Marvel movies? No, but they were
The
good.
first Aquaman was trash. Both Wonder Womans was trash.
Oh, well, the Wonder Woman movies were
Justice
a little
League
too
was trash. Batman versus Superman was trash. Can I keep going? Should I keep going? Joker was
were
okay. It wasn't as much as everybody. The first Joker, it was okay. It was okay.
What?
It was decent. It was decent. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, you gotta see this movie.
No.
Go right now. Nah, it's okay.
That's
was
how I'm
okay.
feeling right now. What?
It's okay.
No,
It was okay.
No.
Flash looked mid. It looked mid. That's why I didn't watch it. Aquaman 2 looked mid. What other DC movies came out?
You know, all these movies did well.
The Superman, the new Superman that they're working on looks mid. I'm sorry. Like,
what was in your coffee this morning?
DC has just been the Batman, the one with Robert Pattinson, fire. Absolutely fire. Absolutely. I can't get jiggy with DC, man. I feel like they drop movies without any clear direction and they say it's connected.
This is crazy.
They're trying to be Marvel so bad, and it's like, just be you, bro. Just be you.
Yo, no. This is crazy.
Be you.
This is crazy. This is how you feel.
I need Rob in here. I'm pretty sure Rob would back up 99% of what I'm saying right now. I need him in here. Because y'all, I think y'all just watch these movies. Y'all watch these movies without any objective opinions.
That's not true. When I watch,
am I lying,
movies,
Derek?
I'm looking for
like, yo, things. Derek, man. Y'all watching these movies. Y'all like, oh, this is decent. I like this. First of all, Mary was watching Aquaman. This is the reason why Aquaman 2 is so good for her. And she already knows what I'm gonna say. She knows what I'm gonna say.
You know what?
What's his name? What's the Aquaman? What's his name?
Jason
in real life? Yeah, see, look at that's why. That's why Aquaman 2 was so fire.
That does not affect Jason Momoa's impeccable body. Does not affect my.
I'm pretty sure
judgment of the film. Does not affect.
I'm about 96.7678% sure. The reason why Aquaman 2 was so fire to you is because of Jason Momoa.
Actually, no. His impeccable looks and personality does not impair my judgment. I am able to objectively.
Objectively. Derek, do you like Aquaman 2?
No, I didn't see it.
See, thank you. It wasn't work
you guys
of
didn't
you.
see it based off your judgment of the trailer. I think that's too
me.
But you have to go off the trailer.
You had me until you said Joker, because Joker was fire. I don't know where.
It was fire. I don't know what was in his call.
Joker was okay. It was okay. I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was okay. It was okay. It was a decent movie. Like, it was a good watch. It wasn't like mind blowing. They didn't do anything that was like. They did a good job with the movie. It was okay.
What's wrong with me and Kat saying that certain movies are a decent watch and they weren't bad? What's wrong with that?
What movie other than Joker did I say that Derek thinks was a decent? Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman was trash. Like, let's keep everything a beam. Wonder Woman was trash.
Especially the second one. Was it 97? I think it was 97.
84.
84.
84. Oh my god.
Yeah, 1984 or something like that. Or something like yeah, it was trash. Like, let's keep everything a beam. Can we be unbiased because we love the lore?
The first one was not trash. 84.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you just like this, and my wife can confirm this. It took me 7 watches to
Wow.
actually watch it in totality. I fell asleep every time I watched that movie. Every time. I'm not lying to you. Every time I tried to watch Wonder Woman, I fell asleep.
Wow. It was a
Yeah,
little
no.
lengthy.
Lengthy. It was boring.
It was disgusting.
It was a lot of exposition.
And you
a lot
feel
of
the same way
talking.
about the Justice League. You feel the same way about Batman versus Superman. You feel the same way about all
Batman
these-
versus Superman, I felt like they messed up the story. They messed up the whole storyline and the whole Martha. Oh, your mother's name is Martha too. Oh my God, we're besties. Like,
I think the thing with DC is like they tried to start. They didn't give us a beginning, if that makes sense. Like
It does. Yeah.
not that we need it, because how many times we're gonna kill Bruce's parents, you know?
yeah,
And they just
I don't.
it just
Yeah,
didn't,
I agree.
pull it up the right way.
I agree. If you want to start a
Cinematic universe.
if you want to start a cinematic universe, it has to start somewhere. The same
Yeah.
way where Iron Man and Hulk started the MCU, you have to be able to start from somewhere, and it has to be grounded, and it has to build to something. You can't just drop a movie and then all of a sudden the very next movie it builds to it. This is the end game. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, Marvel did it right. They did it with Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man anyway. They didn't have
What do you mean?
They didn't have an intro to Spider-Man. They kind of just
No, but they introduced him in Civil War, which set him up for his own movie.
Okay,
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Let's say Superman, because Superman technically was supposed to set up everything, right? So Man of Steel was supposed to set up their DCEU. Man of Steel comes out, dope. There wasn't a second Superman movie until Batman versus Superman. You didn't set up Batman in this universe. You didn't set up Superman as Superman, and then directly from Batman versus Superman, you go into Justice League.
Maybe they felt
Yeah.
they didn't have to start a Batman because there's so many. I mean, I know they're not all affiliated, but
I
they
don't
are
mind.
so
I don't
many
mind.
Batman.
But there's ways where you can introduce a character without introducing the actual lore of the character.
right.
Let's say that you came out with another Superman movie with Superman 2, has nothing to do, because the very next Superman movie was Batman versus Superman, right? Let's say it's Superman at Man of Steel 2, right? And Superman is fighting, let's say, Brainiac or one of his rogues villains, whatever, right? Batman has a cameo. All it has to do is a shot of him in Wayne Enterprises, and he's sitting at the desk and he's watching Superman take down Brainiac or somebody, or Zod. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a small cameo, but it sets up for a bigger role down the line. Now
Right.
you could do a Batman versus Superman because you already set it up. Oh, word. This is who Superman is. He could potentially be a threat. You already set it up in Superman Part 2. Now it's Batman versus Superman, because now it's Batman going after Superman because he wants to figure out what's going on. You introduce Batman a little bit in Aquaman, in the very first Aquaman. It's a trickle-down effect. If you want to have a wider range of your universe, do it. You want to be you, then be you. But you want to be Marvel, but you're not even following Marvel's formula.
True. Well, it does say that it got a 33% on the tomato meter, and a 31% on the popcorn meter. And it has gotten, this movie Joker has gotten a slew of bad reviews, and it's barely stumbled out of the box office. It had low sales for its opening day and weekend. And yeah.
I heard that
So its
a lot
overall
of
score was 68% for Rotten Tomatoes at first, and then it went down.
I heard a lot of people were blindsided by the fact that it's a musical.
Yes, that is actually one of the reviews, and they are saying that the plot was not a good plot.
But they announced that it was going to be a musical when it first dropped.
Yeah, they announced it.
They did.
They announced it. As
That's
soon
why
as,
I'm so confused. Like
they
people are like,
casted Lady Gaga.
musical. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
they've been said this. This is
Yeah.
a long time ago.
They
When it
did.
first dropped,
And in their
this-
interview, their market week, you know, how every, you know, movie has its market week where they go on a press tour. They also said it in their press tour that it is a bit of a musical, like a dark musical, if
and
you
people are
will.
still like, "Oh my god, it's a musical." Ew.
Right.
I
I
think
don't know.
Like,
It's like, did
ooh.
people think they were joking? Like, I don't know.
I think what it is also is that you can't have like a serious tone movie and then do a sequel that's just a musical. Like
I don't know.
there's no musical elements in the first movie.
I think people just wanted to see more glorified murder and just Joker being a Joker. Like that's what they were
But
looking for.
apparently the movie
But
still
isn't
had that. It's just it had some songs.
but isn't that what makes a film successful? Like a part two, more of the first, but better. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like that's what
not
makes
every sequel is good.
what was that?
Not every sequel is good.
I mean,
Yeah.
not every sequel is good. I agree, but I'm saying what makes a good sequel is more of the first, but better.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, true.
I
And
mean,
that's
But
what
now
I
I'm
think.
gonna
That's
watch it because I feel like maybe it
I'm
wasn't
gonna
given
eventually watch
a good
it.
shot. Maybe it
I
wasn't
think
given a chance
I think a
because
lot
of
of
the whole
people are
music.
gonna hate watch it.
I don't know. Maybe they weren't. Maybe I feel like maybe they didn't give the Joker a fair shot.
A fair shake.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna watch it and see. But the reviews are bad. And I feel bad because like it makes it seem like DC is incapable of rolling out a good film, and that is just not true. All the
Mhm.
films in question were good films, especially the Blue Beetle. It happened to be one of my favorite films from them. And it was really good. It just didn't get the marketing that it was supposed to get, but it was a really good film. The Flash was decent. Could have been better, but it was decent enough to where everyone watched it. You know, it didn't do bad at the box office. Neither did the
We
Blue
need,
Beetle.
we need
Aquaman, it did amazing. It is amazing. Lou is a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just want good comic book movies. You can't base a character or a movie off of lore and try to innovate on your own idea. The idea is already there.
It's already
The
there.
lore is already there. The reason why the Batman was so successful is because it went back to the Detective Comics. It went back to the roots of what Batman is. That's why it was so good and so successful. Flash,
the second one's
what's
gonna
that?
be good.
No, the second one's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be
The
amazing.
the reason why Flash, in my opinion, like wasn't good is because you tried to piggyback off the Flashpoint, the Flashpoint story, and you didn't use any of the plot that Flashpoint is. It could have been better. You bringing back all these old Batmans because you saw how successful it was for Spider-Man to bring back the other two Spider-Mans. Like how I said, be you, DC, be you. Be you. Use your own lore, use your own ideas. Stop trying to be Marvel. And if you want to be Marvel, at least use their formula. Their formula was slow prodding their own movies before they did these team up movies, before they brought in other people. Spider-Man 3 was successful because of Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man a New Home or whatever the first one was. They're all homes. But the reason why Spider-Man 3 was so successful is because of the first two movies. The reason why Iron Man 3 was so successful is because of the first two movies. The reason why Ragnarok was so successful is because of the first two movies. Avengers just got better and better and better.
Whoa.
Avengers 1. It was
You
dope.
making a face on Ragnarok. That Thor
No,
Ragnarok.
Nah, a lot of people don't.
He said because the first two movies. The second Thor movie was horrible.
Nah, it wasn't. I think that people should rewatch it. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. A Dark World was trash, but when you look at it from the overall scope of what that movie did for the overall MCU and what it introduced, it was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you watch Thor 1 and then you immediately go into Thor 2, going by the MCU chronological order, and then you watch Dark World, you see how it sets up a lot of different things. I'm telling you right now, watch it from that perspective, and you will have a different perspective on that movie. I thought the same thing. I thought that a
The
Dark World,
to
they
me
tried
was
to
like an
immediately
info movie, you know, like it was.
it did.
A lot of
It
things
dropped a lot
happened,
of
giving me a lot of
exposition.
information.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as fun as the first one, but it was a good movie though.
Well, I don't think the first one was that fun either. Well, I mean, what they introduced Captain America and Iron Man into Thor. Nick Fury? No, what am I thinking? I'm thinking about Avengers. I'm thinking about the first
I'm
one.
like, what
My
are you
fault.
talking
Yeah, my bad. My bad. But from all right. All I'm saying is get on topic. Avengers 2, Endgame, Infinity War. That's what was successful. All these movies built into this one movie. So if you came out with Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, whoever was in Avengers, everybody has their own individual movie, or you drop tidbits of them into these other movies, and then you come out with Justice League. Oh, let's form the Justice League. This is Batman. If I was DC, I wouldn't even have dropped the Batman movie. I would have dropped the Superman movie. I would have dropped the Aquaman movie. I would have dropped the Wonder Woman movie, Flash, and the Cyborg movie. You don't even have to drop a Cyborg movie. I would have Cyborg just show up, or have like tidbits of how he's becoming Cyborg, right? Boom. Now you have Batman end credits at the end of every movie. I need you. I think there's a greater threat. I'm gonna need you. Cool. Second movie. There's a bigger threat. I need more people. Cool. Justice League movie. Bro. Like, it's that easy. It's that easy. Yo, DC better hire me. Hire me, man. I'll come up with some fire ass DC
Another
movies,
plug.
man.
I'll hire him. I feel like every episode we doing a plug.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, I'm probably not gonna watch Joker. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna watch it because I feel like a lot of the reviews are only saying it's bad because it was the musical element to it. So I'm gonna watch it and see if the story.
From a lot of the reviews I've read, a lot of people were taking the musical element out of it. They said, like, music aside, the plot was just
the plot. They did say,
and then how it ended, the end credit scene, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody out there, but yeah, I mean, they just said that was just made no sense.
33%.
So I'm not mad at it.
It's not good, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Now, speaking of movies,
yes.
What?
Yes.
Fall is the best. Yes.
Absolutely.
Already.
Absolutely.
I think fall is the best when it comes to movie rollouts.
What's better? What season is better than fall?
Yeah, there's no season better than fall.
Summer
is hot.
Not at all.
It's you can't wear.
I don't like
you
being
can't even get fits. But fall is really not that cold.
The thing with fall is you can wear whatever you want and be comfortable.
The best fits, man. The best fits in the fall.
Comfortable.
That's what I'm saying, man. The best fits is in the fall.
I think fall is great for the movie and show rollout. As I said, speaking of movies, fall is best. It has the best rollout for movies.
The best season, the best holidays, the best weather. Like there's
no holidays y'all like them. Okay, so Halloween and Thanksgiving is in fall. So. Christmas is in winter.
I know. I'm just saying, but that's how much respect I have for fall.
Facts. First of all, you have fall, October, Halloween. Come on, man. We celebrate the entire month.
Season.
Like, let's see, spooky season.
Spooky season. I love spooky season.
And then as soon as spooky season is over, as soon as spooky season is over, now you got family season, Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's not preparing for Thanksgiving? The food alone.
Thanksgiving for
Everybody, as soon as November 1st hit, everybody's mouths are salivating. Everybody.
Yes, because Mariah Carey comes out and says, it's time.
You know what I'm saying? And then right after you go You go, we talk about Thanksgiving. First of all, Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Black
Come
Friday, I'm
on,
good.
man.
I'll do Cyber
Basketball
Monday.
season.
I don't
Come
do Black
on.
Friday.
Come
You have
on,
so
don't do
much
Black
in the fall that
man.
happens.
First of all, Black Friday, you ain't gotta leave the house anymore, man. Black Friday is literally Cyber Monday nowadays. And Cyber
don't
Monday is just as good as Black Friday, if not
Black
better.
Friday-
Because Cyber Monday, you'll get better deals.
Black Friday not black enough
Cyber
anymore.
Monday. Yeah. Wow, that yawn
All
came out
I'm
of
saying
nowhere.
is,
Okay, because what y'all are
then let's talk
saying.
about the fits. Then let's talk about the fits, man. I could back out my Tims now. Come on, bro. Fall season.
Come on.
What are we doing?
Sweater weather.
Man?
Sweater weather.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let me get my Nike Tech out, man.
Fall is just too much. It's too much sauce for fall. That's
Summer is hot and uncomfortable. Spring is OD rainy, and winter is cold.
And I don't like winter.
Give me fall. It's the perfect in between.
I like fall. I just don't think it's better than summer.
No, you.
what's so good about summer? Give us some key points.
Summer, you have all the beautiful flowers out. The trees are blooming. People in their gardens. You can travel. You could do road trips. You could wear whatever you feel like wearing. You don't have to be constricted or limited to choices. It's just amazing. You can go in the water. You can have water fights, balloon fights. That was my favorite part of the summer, having those water balloon fights and just being able to just go out. Listen, you're never too old for a good water balloon
people
fight.
with random water grenades. That's crazy.
You're never too old.
I don't know. You haven't really said anything.
Your argument is
guess what? Guess what? Winter holidays,
carnivals, festivals.
Yeah, what holiday is in the summer other than 4th of July? And that's a white man's holiday.
Juneteenth is in the summer.
Fireworks, bro.
Juneteenth is in the summer.
Thanksgiving trumps any holiday. I don't care what it is.
What? No, now you're bugging. There was something in the coffee this morning.
The best foods, man. The best foods. And as soon as the leaves fall from the trees, pumpkin spices outside. Wow.
You get that beautiful orange and green glow from fall. Like it's a beautiful scenery everywhere. Man.
Best sunset in the world is in the fall.
I agree. The summer has good scenery too.
So what's best scenery the summer got?
Overrated.
You take a pictures at the lake. That's it. Ain't no good.
Whatever.
First of all, I gotta if I can't wear regular clothes every day. Every day I gotta come outside in a tank top. Nah, bro, save that.
As you get older,
I am not on vacation.
You realize, you know what I'm saying? Fall is the best.
Nah, summer is the best season when you're a kid, teenager. That's the best season.
So maybe that
when you transition.
But as an adult, fall, man. Give me fall. I want to be able to comfortably wear my best fits, and I can't do that unless it's fall. And you might get like 1 or 2 days in the spring.
You can wear shorts in the fall.
You sure can. But that doesn't mean it's better than summer.
It's OD better than summer.
I don't know.
We are too old. We are too old to be championing the summer.
What? So y'all don't go out in the summer? Y'all don't travel in the summer?
I mean, well, yeah, I work. I work in the summer.
Yeah, I work, man. I work. And then on top of that, my kids are home during the summer. No school, bro. Nah, bro. I can't wait for fall to hit. Get these bad little baby kids in school, man. Nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah,
good. I need
Halloween decorations. Come on.
Facts.
Oh my god, I bought this really cool Halloween pillow yesterday. Not even gonna hold you.
See? What pillows you buying in the summer?
Gorgeous.
And then
what pillows you buying in the summer?
The Christmas season. That's been
thanks. The transition.
Christmas is in winter.
From spooky Thanksgiving to Christmas is elite. It's elite. Name me a better transition.
Like the end of the year, like it's just it goes up.
Elite.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
elite.
I will say that spooky month is the best. I love watching all the fall movies and Halloween movies.
It's elite.
I do love that.
Like you said, the movie rollout is crazy.
It is. I mean, the fact that they even started unofficial spooky season with Beetlejuice, and then the rollout just keeps coming. I'm here for that. All the fall shows, I'm here for that. The decorations,
Comic-Con.
I am here for that. Comic-Con, I'm definitely here for that. All the nice,
Oh, it's not like you like
I
fall
love
better.
candy corn. So that's my favorite part of fall, candy corn. I'm
It
here
sound
for
like
that.
it sound like you like fall better. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't say that. I love
That's
hot weather.
what
He got candy corn already.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
man.
That's
On
what
I'm
I'm
not
talking
going.
about.
It's still summer though. Fall is
I don't
second.
know how. I
in
don't
my
know how
mind.
you. It sound like fall
Man.
is your goat. That's what it
Right?
sounds
She said a whole bunch of stuff she loved
like.
in the fall, but the summer's the I'm not jacking it.
All I heard
Sorry.
for summer is it's
I like
hot
the
and
heat.
you get to be in the water.
I like the
You can
heat.
travel in the fall. That's crazy.
That is true
Alright.
because I am traveling in the fall.
She likes the heat. She stays in the kitchen. Heard you.
Family
I do.
time in the fall. Like, come on, it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, nah. I like my relatives.
Maybe summer is second on some lists, not mine, but some lists it could be second. You know what I'm saying? But fall is too goated. It's too much.
Well, what do we feel about the worst ending in manga? JJK.
I don't even know what happened. What happened? Just tell me. I ain't gonna read it. I don't care.
All right, so Yuji defeated Sukuna. But it was how Yuji defeated Sukuna because they brought back what's her face? Forget her name. The shorty that everybody thought died.
Well, we spoke about
and
this.
then
We said that's what he was going to do. This is how he was going to end it.
and then Megami came out, but nothing was explained with the merger, and it's a lot. But anyways, Oh, Gojo dead. Gojo dead. Gojo died, and
What?
The way he said it.
and
Gojo dead. He dead. He gone.
what's his
Wow.
face? All right, so man, I gotta. All right, so I think what's his name? Yuri took over Gojo's body because he took Kenjaku's technique, and then he could only hold his body for like 5 minutes, but then it wasn't explained on how he actually survived outside of his own body with his brain inside Gojo's body. It was just a lot that they didn't really explain. The ending felt rushed. There wasn't a lot explained as far as the big three, the Gojo's big three, and yeah, I much rather it had been. By the time it got to the end game, nothing was fully like everything that was established kept getting reestablished because Gege kept changing different like narratives. So Yuji was supposed to be able to separate Megami from Sukuna, or Sukuna from Megami with his black flashes. And every black flash that hit, it was supposed to separate Megami and Sukuna further. But that wasn't the case. And then it wasn't explained Yuji's domain expansion and how that would have worked as far as what he was actually doing in that domain, and then Sukuna being able to use domain when Gojo technically took out piece of his brain that would have been able to use reverse curse technique in order to get his. It was just a lot that was going on that wasn't fully explained, that they just kind of glazed over, and then nobody wanted to talk about what was going on with the merger, because that was the whole thing that Kenjaku was basically trying to do. So
Gojo's dead.
Nah, Gojo been dead. He was dead. He was dead. He never came back.
It's the way you keep saying it. Never came back. Dead.
Yeah, never came back. No, because there was like there's a whole Gojo community that believed that he was alive. That he somehow survived, but no, he died. He died. Sukuna cut him in half.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he died. And then Yuri took over his body using Kenjaku's technique by putting his brain into Gojo's body and using reverse curse technique, and then trying to use Gojo's 6 eyes. It just, you know. But the thing is, Yuri didn't understand how to use it because he's not Gojo. It's a lot, man. What I'll send you guys basically a video of this guy breaking down the last 7 chapters, and the way that he breaks it down is very like machine like he breaks everything down. But I mean, I don't think anybody in the JJK community likes this ending. This might be the worst ending since Attack on Titan.
Wow.
When people are saying
You're
that
so dramatic. You are so dramatic.
but you don't understand. I'm such a huge because Attack on Titan's ending was trash too.
Oh my god.
It was bad.
I have a question.
When people are campaigning and championing the ending to My Hero, because My Hero's ending was mid, it was okay, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really good. When people are saying that My Hero's ending, it's My Hero, Attack on Titan, JJK. So like that's where we are right now. JJK's ending was rushed. Felt like Gege was just like, I'm done with this. I'm ready to write a different manga, or I'm ready to stop writing about this.
Said that's what he was when we spoke about this. I think was it episode 1 or 2 when he made the announcement that it was ending and how he was going to end it, like what was going to be addressed within the next 5 chapters. We said that it wasn't.
Well, it was actually how he did it. Although he said that there's only 5 chapters, I think 2 of the chapters was like 2 parts. It was like and then he did like a little epilogue on the final chapter, and it just showed Gojo's big 3. But it just wasn't it wasn't like fully fleshed out or explained and how everything is gonna move forward, whatever happened to the merger, and yeah, it was bad. It was a really bad ending.
Horrible.
Imagine Dragon Ball Z, right? Imagine, I'm gonna put this in perspective. Imagine Dragon Ball Z ends right now with, like, imagine it just ended with Broly and Goku and Vegeta when they fought Broly. Imagine that movie. Imagine it just ends after that. Imagine Dragon Ball's just done. Because at the end of that movie, Goku was like, "Oh yeah, let's train together." He goes to the planet, he finds him and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh yeah, you cool." Imagine it just ends. Dragon Ball's done. It's done. That's
terrible.
it.
That sounds sad.
That's JJK.
Sounds sad.
Imagine. Let me put this in other perspective. Imagine. Everybody seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
It wasn't as
immersed
as everyone else.
All right, so imagine it ends right after Gus dies. When Gus when Gus went to the nursing home and they used the bomb and they killed Gus. Imagine it just ends. There's no explanation on what's going on after, what happens to Walt, etc., because the story still continues after Gus dies, right? Yeah. Imagine it just ends. Gus gets his head blown off in the nursing home. He comes out, his whole half his face is gone, and they're just like, Breaking Bad's over. It's done.
I don't know.
His name should be Lou, aka Dramatics Perez, because I can't.
Listen, I am a huge JJK fan, man, and when you end the series, like, you can't just end it and like there's nothing that's gonna come after it, right? So you can't just end it without explaining exactly what you've already established and leaving these open questions out there. I mean, it's not a video game. I don't know.
Do you think he did that intentionally? Because I mean, a lot of people do that.
Bad. If you're doing it intentionally, that means that you're planning on doing a part 2. So there's going to be more JJK.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he fake retiring and then leaving all these cliffhangers so the fans want more and more and more, and the demand gets so high to where he feels like he had to bring it back or had to do a part 2?
No,
people do that.
I don't think so, because look at Attack on Titan.
Yeah, we never got anything. So, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I just know as a fan of JJK, I wanted more. I wanted explained. I wanted Yuji to like their actual explanation on what he learned from his domain expansion and what his domain expansion was. What was the whole him walking through his hometown with Sukuna and just talking to him for a whole
True.
freaking chapter. A whole chapter, no fighting. They just walking in his old hometown. Like, yeah, I used to go to the movies over here, bro. And you know, over here, best ramen in town. This field right here, I used to race horses. And then the very next chapter, it's them going back to fighting. Like, what?
This sounds like my rant
Your domain
online.
expansion?
This is personal for him.
Yo, listen. When you're a fan of some, all right. What's your Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon is a perfect example because it ended without any explanation. So you should understand my frustration. Sailor Moon
don't want to go there.
just ended, man. Oh, word. There's more Sailor Moons. There's more people that could turn and do the thing. There's more females. There's a dude in the tuxedo, and all of a sudden, yo, come on. You love Sailor Moon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
We're not.
I have a question though. It has nothing to do with JJK. To a much better anime. What's going on with Luffy, man? He a god? What's that about?
He's the sun god. Sun god Nika.
He's a sun god.
His devil fruit gave him the power of the sun god.
That's crazy. I heard it all this week, and I'm like, what? That's
well, right now they're in Elbath, and Elbath they worship the sun god. So I think we're gonna get more of an explanation. And in my opinion, I think there is a Gear 6.
interesting. Very, very
Mhm.
What animes are you guys looking forward to coming out this month?
Ooh, I don't know if I'm looking forward to a new one because I'm right now I'm heavily immersed in the Lord of the Rings one, and
Oh no, it doesn't have to be, like new seasons are coming out.
yeah, the new season of that. Well, it actually it's on Prime, so I've been checking that out. And I've actually just kind of been catching up on old ones. Like I have like a list of animes to revisit or to kind of get caught up on. So that's been my anime world, my long list of animes to catch up on and all this stuff. So some I've been rewatching. I'm like, oh, I remember why I love this. It's kind of like just rediscovering your love type thing, you know? That's what I've been doing. I have a long list, and my friend keeps laughing at me. But I'm like, when you're an adult who actually works, sometimes you can't stay up.
You got the time. Yeah.
I don't. I only got 2 eyes, y'all. That's it. Just 2. I mean, a third eye, but the 2 that watches TV.
Time of the day.
I am going to finally start Naruto.
Finally. Oh, you
What?
got a way to go.
What? What do you mean?
Finally start Naruto.
Like
I've never watched
from
Naruto.
the beginning?
I've never seen not one episode, medium, or anything of Naruto.
Wow. Be sure to look through the filler list because
wow. And you were talking about me about One Piece and how to try to catch Naruto.
Well, One Piece is bigger than Naruto.
It has more episodes than Naruto? Are you sure?
I didn't say it had more episodes. I said it's bigger. It's a bigger
I'm talking
medium.
about,
It's a bigger
I'm talking
franchise.
about episodes as far as you like watching.
Well, how many episodes does Naruto have?
We just had this conversation last week when I was in class. I don't remember the exact number, but that's a lot.
It's a lengthy anime.
Lengthy, yeah. Where it's
you have that, and then you have Shippuden.
Oh,
but the thing with Naruto that ruined it for me was
720 episodes of Naruto.
Total between both?
Total. Naruto anime series, which includes both the original Naruto and its sequel Naruto Shippuden, has a total of 720 episodes.
Wow, that seems like it's so much more.
I thought it was
One Piece is at like 1,100 and something episodes.
Love it.
True. Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, they're literally at like 1,126 chapters currently.
That's lengthy. Woo.
Yeah, no.
28. I think 28 just dropped.
Fillers
1,128.
I can't
Well,
do it.
the manga doesn't have any filler, but
Yeah. So you gotta
the
watch
anime
it.
definitely does.
I love Naruto though.
I'm
but
gonna start it. I'm gonna
I
start
think
it.
you're gonna enjoy it.
It was a great anime. It's
Yeah,
big
it was
for a
amazing.
reason, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
give it. I'm gonna give it a shot.
It's good. If you can deal with like flashbacks every 2 episodes of the same thing,
True.
yeah, it's really good.
I love a good flashback.
Not when they play.
I mean,
same
but One Piece
every
got that
episode.
too, though.
No,
One Piece got mad flashbacks, bro. They have whole episodes just dedicated to a flashback.
I promise you, Naruto is much worse.
Really? I feel like every good anime has flashbacks and it's needed.
Not as many as Naruto does.
Even Yu-Gi-Oh had flashbacks when I used to watch that cartoon. I mean,
Not as
every
much
good
as
show
Naruto.
has flashbacks.
Naruto, the flashbacks and the fillers ruined that anime for me. It's a great anime. Love the anime, but it was like a slow burn for me. It was like, oh my goodness, another one. We have another.
Bleach is back.
Huh?
Bleach is back.
Bleach. Oh yeah, Bleach.
Bleach is back. So I'll probably check out that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I did hear it was back. That's true. That's true.
I have to watch those episodes. I read the manga when it first ended, only because it ended.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll never read a manga. Then it ended, and I'm like, man, I got to see how this ends.
Well, speaking of us ending, we have come to the point of our verses. So we have an OG versus y'all. So we're gonna do Sonic versus Super Mario. So who y'all got? I got Sonic.
Probably Sonic. He got all those chaos emeralds and
yeah, but that's what I was about to say. Is it base Sonic versus base Mario?
Oh, you ain't say that. You just
or is it Sonic versus Super Mario? Is it Super Sonic versus Mario? Super
Sonic
Mario
like goes Super Saiyan, man.
I was gonna say once he turns into Super Sonic, I don't think.
But that's only with the Chaos Emeralds. Like if we're talking about base Sonic versus Super Mario, I probably got Mario because it depends on what power up Mario has.
I guess, but is he as fast as the Sonic?
Exactly, he's not. He's not.
I mean, we could settle this in Smash if you want. You know what I'm saying?
we really could. We really could. Even though Luigi better than Mario and Super Smash.
Unfortunately,
that's a different topic.
I had to admit that to myself.
Luigi's fire in Super Smash. Mario's basic, bro.
Unfortunately,
you know who's better than Mario? Dr. Mario.
He's too balanced. Yeah, true.
Dr. Mario is better than Mario.
Very true. He's too balanced. He's too like.
Yeah, he's too balanced. Way too balanced. He's not super strong. He's not super fast. He's not super agile. He doesn't super jump. He
does just enough.
Right.
Yeah. But Luigi, on the other hand, Luigi got hands.
Ridiculous.
Bro, fast and got hands, bro. Luigi goated.
Yeah.
And Peach. Peach is goated too.
Better loves Peach.
You use her right, yeah.
Yo, I seen somebody use Peach as a main and just whoop.
Really?
Yeah,
tell me.
Nice.
I got Sonic though. Drop another Smash.
I got Sonic.
I don't know. I think Sonic is because of his speed, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really all Sonic really got going for him.
Literally.
All right. That's all he got. It's just super speed. It's the fact. Sonic is just dumb fast. He doesn't got super hard punches. That's Knuckles. He's not super smart. That's Tails. You know, he's not fully kitted out. That's Shadow.
Like,
Like
it's
Sonic is just dumb
Sonic by
fast,
himself
bro.
against Mario. Sonic takes the cake. If it's Sonic and the team versus Mario and Luigi, Sonic still takes the cake.
I
Y'all
don't
just
know. I don't know
hate.
about that. I don't know. If we're talking about
Hater number
Sonic
one,
and Tails
hater
versus
number
Mario and
two.
Luigi, I probably have Mario and Luigi. Sonic Tails is a liability. I'm just speaking facts. Just speaking facts. Tails is just OD smart. He don't do nothing crazy. He gonna fly off and invent something while
You need
Sonic
smarts.
is getting two-pieced.
You need
Jump.
smarts.
All right, he gonna be smart and run away while Sonic is getting jumped by Mario and Luigi. They just
Hater number one.
wow. And Sonic is just catching these two pieces.
I can't.
Luigi gonna knock the rings out of him.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Not a Nerd Pod. I'm your girl, Mary LK. That's Lou, hater number one. That's the captain, hater number two.
The biggest hater.
Crazy.
The
It's not my
biggest.
fault.
I'll see y'all
The biggest.
next
Right?
time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you. All right. Peace.
Ew, you're a nerd.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Whatever.
Nerd, 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 nerd.